What's up, Summit County? Merry post Christmas. I hope everyone had a good holidays so far as we look forward to New Year's Eve. Wondering what everyone asked Santa for because I'm pretty sure no one asked for snow. Anyways, this is the Up in Summit podcast, a show about what's actually happening across Summit County, which includes Breck, Frisco, Dillon, Silverthorne, Keystone, Copper, and even Blue River and Heaney. All of it. My name is Shiro. I'm a longtime Colorado transplant, big time skier and mountain biker, and a digital marketer.
And I'm Ariel. I'm a born and raised local business owner. Shout out to Everything Colorado, a social skier and mountain biker, and community member. Here's what you can expect each episode. Conversation about local community and business headlines, as well as our favorite upcoming events. Whether you're a local, visit often, or just passing through, this show is for people who care about mountain life. And if you have a tip, event, or idea, just send us a message.
All right. Well, let's jump into the thing that everyone is talking about. Ariel said she didn't want to cover this, but it's clearly like the thing everyone is talking about, right? Which is the snow. Is it really that bad? So this is for all of Colorado, but SnowTel reports from the USDA did report that we are at a historic low for, this is the average aggregate of all of Colorado for right now, which is at 3.2 inches of the snow water equivalent. What does that mean? I'm not going to go into the details there. I think I have a metric that everyone else will understand, which is snowpack. So I looked up the Colorado Copper weather station to see what they're reporting on for the snowpack. And right now it's 11 inches as of December 26th. Our average for January 1st over the last 17 years is 28 inches. So we are effectively 87% behind where we're at typically on January 1st every year. So yes, we are behind. But I did want to note that we have had a lot of bad years too, right? Who forgot COVID already? COVID was a really, really bad ski season and also a really, really terrible year for pretty much everyone in the world. But January 1st, we were at 10 inches as our snowpack. So we're beating COVID year already right now. So it's not the worst snowpack we've seen, at least here in Summit Counties. We've seen worse. 2024 was actually a pretty slow year too. So just keep in mind that, these things do happen. I've been skiing for long enough that I know that there are ebbs and flows, right? And so right now we're on a pretty low tide, staying hopeful. Yeah, anything to comment on that, Ariel?
We've seen it before. Definitely, we've been here before. I will say that because our elevation is so high, we are super lucky that we have some of the best snowmaking in the country and the snow actually sticks. So even it was raining in Aspen yesterday, it wasn't raining here. Maybe we got a couple specks, but it didn't, turn the snow to slush. And we're pretty lucky that we do have the amount open that we do with the snowpack being so small. And you know what? All we need is a couple good storms. Sometimes it comes late, but it happens. And there's plenty of other fun stuff to do. I think it's hard for the locals because we're the ones itching to get out there and ski the whole mountain. But, for visitors, there's tons to do between tubing and sleigh rides and sledding, the ice castles. And just local events. There's so much to do.
Yeah, it's very true. It was funny. I was on Reddit and I think a tourist coming here soon asked, with the low tide of snow, what is there to do? Are there activities being planned for the lack of snow? Pretty interesting question. One of my favorite responses was go to the medicinal shop, smoke, and sit in the hot tub, which I think is a very valid response. Most of the responses were not helpful. But yeah, that's classic Summit County behavior. But like Ariel said, there's a lot of things to do. And, a great point is, unless you're going to Vermont, pretty much everywhere else in the country may not even have their resorts open. So at least you can ski, right?
Yeah. And I know for me, I love early morning skins at the resorts or after they close. So I know a lot of locals are getting out and doing that. And that kind of gets your heart pumping, at least while we're waiting.
Cool. Well, we talked about some events, obviously New Year's Eve, holidays, a lot of things going on. Can you tell us some of your favorite events that you're looking forward to?
Yeah. So tomorrow is Saturday, December 27th. I have a list of events for each area. So in Frisco, there's live music at Prost at 7 p.m. In Copper, you can go to Nowhere Pizza and see the Bohemian Holiday Comedy Show which they actually have a few shows this week. And in Keystone, they have a holiday rail jam tomorrow at 11 a.m. And after dark, they have the snow fort at the top of the mountain, which actually looks really cool. Breck, you can go après ski at T-Bar. This is actually every Friday and Saturday throughout the whole season. And in Dillon, Saved by the Wine has come into the equation, and they're doing a happy hour DJ après set from 3 to 6 p.m. So there's a lot going on tomorrow.
That's pretty cool. I want to definitely check out that Saved by the Wine DJ set.
Same,
And
same.
as much as I have opinions about Breckenridge, shout out to Littlefoot because I know he DJs the après ski session at T-Bar quite often. So great DJ.
Yeah.
If you get to see him, definitely go to his sets.
Yeah, I've definitely been to the T-Bar last year, and it's pretty fun. So for New Year's Eve, which is next week, we have some family-friendly options with the torchlight parades at each resort, as well as fireworks. Rex is at 6 p.m. They don't have fireworks. They just have the parade. Copper is at the Center Village, and they're also at 6 p.m. And Keystone is at 7 p.m. And they also have the Snow Fort After Dark on that night too, so double whammy for them. If you're looking for some more adult festivities, Breck, my personal favorite, is always a good El Paso Lasso show. They are playing at Motherloaded Tavern at 9:30 p.m. You can also bar hop, but I would definitely end up here if I were you. In Frisco, the Silver Crown is having a masquerade ball at 8 p.m. You need tickets for this. And Sun Squabby is also playing at 10 Mile Music Hall at 8:30 p.m. In Silverthorne, the Block is having a New Year's Eve party, and Bluebird Market and the Play Garden are also having a New Year's Eve party. At Keystone, they have Midnight in the Tropics, which is DJ Drake and the Goonies playing at Warren Station. And Keystone Lodge is having an extravaganza, and families are welcome, and they have an on-call shuttle service offered. A-Basin, another one of my favorites, they have a moonlight dinner series where you can either snowshoe, skin, or take the chairlift up for dinner at Black Mountain Lodge, their Mid-Mountain Lodge, and you can either ski down or take the chairlift down afterwards. They're fantastic, honestly. Last but not least, in Dillon, Saved by the Wine has a 3-course dinner with wine pairing, and that starts at 5:30, so it's a little earlier than our other options. Are there any events that we missed, and what are your New Year's Eve plans? Next, we have a few business updates that we want to go over, and first, Jersey Mike's Sub Shop is open in Silverthorne, so go check them out. I went in the other day and it was pumping, and the ice castles are officially open in Silverthorne. You can get your tickets online and check them out on the warmer days. I don't think they're going to be open during the day, just at night, but they have hot chocolate and cider, but they also have a full bar this year. So it looks really fun.
That's cool. Yeah, and I know the kids really love it. There's usually like an ice luge or slide. I remember going to that one when it was in Dillon, so I'm sure they'll have that again. It's a great family thing. And again, they have adult beverages as you walk around in the cold. So great.
And, my one tip for the ice castles is the warmer you dress, the longer you can stay in there. So dress warm and prepare because you really want to experience the whole thing. And if you get too cold, you got to go.
That's great.
So to our listeners, we want to hear from you. What questions do you want to hear us discuss? Here are some options. What makes someone a local? How do we pick the best mountain to ski? Should you move to a ski town? How to make friends or date in a ski town? And top advice for starting a business in Summit County. So let us know what you want to hear us discuss, and we'll give it a go.
Awesome. Well, yeah, like you said, we're still trying to figure things out. This is episode 1. Really here to be a resource for the local community and the transient community as well. So we'd love to hear from you. And that about wraps it up for today. So remember to be safe for New Year's Eve. The cops are rightfully on high alert. So don't drink and drive. It can be hard to get Ubers and Lyfts. So make sure to plan ahead. Try and find local services as well. You can also DM us. So yeah, we'll see you in the new year, hopefully with a little more snow. Thank you.